welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Mika. Thank you so much for stopping in. So this is a real quick video today just about stop trying to change the past. We cannot change whatever has happened in our past. What you can do though is if you've been a bad person in the past, you can grow. You can become a better person. If you been hurt in the past by people, then you can forgive those people and just move on with your life, because forgiveness is for you. Even though it may feel like you're just saying, okay, it was okay what you did to me, I'm okay, I'm not bothered by that. But no, really, forgiveness is for you, because if you don't forgive, it's going to continue to sit in your heart, eat away at you until the point where you become bitter and they move on with their life. They're okay, but you're bitter and angry and you don't want to trust anybody and you're comparing everybody to that person and you just never forgive. So forgiveness is for you. When you forgive, don't even think about it as you just, giving that person a free pass to have hurt you. Think about it as extending grace. God extends us grace every day. Every day. We make dumb decisions every day. But if it was not for God's grace and extending that to us and giving us a chance to become better people, a lot of us would have messed up lives, or we just wouldn't be here at all, because a lot of us have a lot of skeletons in our closet, and a lot of us have done a lot of things that has not been right. And so we have to remember that beyond everything, even if you don't want to forgive that person, because you feel like, oh, that's just me granting them, permission to hurt me, and me saying that it was my fault, or whatever the case is. Nobody cares right now. What we need to focus on is you just need to remember that if your belief is in God, if your belief is in Jesus, you need to remember that we're supposed to love others that kind of way. We're supposed to give that type of love our neighbors like we're supposed to love ourselves and love Christ. So you have to, if you want to be more like Christ, you have to learn to just forgive and give grace, give mercy. So sorry that was a long point, but the next thing is just to, continue to just grow and just become a better person. The best way for you to improve your past is not to go back and relive it. Not to go back and punish yourself and just stay stuck in a spot where you can't fix it. How can you fix the past? How can you fix it? You can't. You cannot go back to that day and say, let me not turn left today. I'm going to turn right, because last time I turned left, I ended up getting into an argument with somebody and got into a fight and all kinds of disasters happened. Who knows? You can't do that. But what you can do is say, you know what? I've done that before. And moving forward, I'm not going to do that. So when I see this road, I'm not turning left, because I've done that before. I'm not taking a chance. I'm not willing to take the chance to be back in that situation now that I was in when I was younger, or a couple years ago, or however long ago. So we just need to learn how to take everything that we've been through in life as learning tools. Whether it was good or bad, you learn something. And we have to be so focused on the lesson that we're not trying to go back and retake the test. When you're focused on retaking that test, it's going to keep on showing back up in your life, and you're not going to make it to be happy. You're not going to make it to that point where you feel like, okay, I'm past that, now on to the next chapter. You're not going to, because you're so mentally stuck in this space where you're like, oh, I regret this, I regret this, I regret this. Every day you're regretting it, you're just staying there, and you're manifesting it right back into your life. So if you really want to just become a better you want to become, you want to be able to let the past go and move forward with your life. Yeah, that was the old you. That's okay. We all have a story. We all been through something that we've had to go through that got us to where we are now. There's no use to saying, the 7-year-old me, I'm still going to try to wear the clothes and the shoes of that 7-year-old me, and I'm a whole adult. And I think that's what a lot of us do, and I do it myself too. There's some things I look back, I'm like, well, maybe this is karma. Like, if I go through something, it may sound crazy. If I go through something, I automatically assume it's karma from 10 years ago. Like, and it's like, that's me knowing that I haven't forgiven myself for a certain period of my life, or that I haven't moved on in a certain period of my life, and I haven't, I haven't extended grace to myself. Learn to extend grace to yourself. It's nobody else's job to give you that mercy, to give you that grace, and to make your life better. It's your job. But in the same sense, while you're doing that, just stay focused on what it is that you're doing, so that you'll know how to get past that. You'll know to stop beating yourself up. You'll know to stop making yourself feel like a monster. You'll learn to just be human. I made this mistake. I'm not going to make it again. I'm not going to hurt people like that again. I'm going to try my best to do better. So then work towards being better. Don't go back and trying to find all the people that you hurt and trying to lay yourself out like a doormat and, okay, you can hurt me back because I hurt you, and I'm so sorry. Let me overcompensate for everything that I've done wrong to you. No, just become a better person. Just become a better person, so the new people in your life that you meet along the way in your journey are not affected by that old you. Stop trying to go back and fix the past. Fix your future. We're living in the present and then the future. So focus on that. Trying to go backwards is just going to keep you stuck there. You're never going to grow fully, and you're never going to get to the next point, the next position of your life. You're not going to get to the things that are meant for you in this new chapter if you keep on trying to go back to old chapters. Just try it. Try reading a book, and just keep on rereading chapters 1, 2, and 3. And when you make it finally to chapter 7, go back to chapter 1, 2, and 3, and see how redundant that is. You're never going to know how the book ends, because you're constantly, let me go back again. Let me restart the book. Let me reread chapter 1 again. Let me reread chapter 2 again. Okay, let me go back to chapter 5. No, let me go back to chapter 2. That's not the order of life. The order of life is to keep moving. Forgive and keep on moving. And forgiveness is for you too. Forgiveness means that you need to forgive yourself too, not just other people. Learn to forgive yourself too, so then you can pick yourself up and keep on moving. But you let me know what you think in the comment box below. Like I always say, I'm reading your comments, so are other people. So let's be polite and courteous. Our job here is to uplift one another and just be a helping hand. Give people different perspectives and ways to see things, and keep people growing. Give people, a safe space to just be able to open up and talk about whatever they're hurting from, or whatever they've learned, or whatever they're going through, and to give advice for other people. So yes, go ahead and leave your comments below. Let me know about if you agree with me. If you don't agree with me, you can disagree politely, but we will continue the conversation, and we will talk next time. Bye.